Next up, we have our nonfiction writer-in-residence, Steffan Triplett.
Hi, everyone. My name is Steffan. I use he, him pronouns. I'm 5'9" and a half, black person, light-skinned, long curly hair pulled into a ponytail. I'm wearing a lavender polo. I'm going to read two pieces, one older, one new. The first one's called Adventures. I am not this person in waking. I do not believe myself to be so sad. Someone reminds me I dress like Missouri, washed up, gray is my only color, a joke about misery, clouds brewing in the fields. Often I dream tedium, I shower too long, I nap for 4 hours, I dream of getting lost in other dreams. I keep myself from leaving my apartment. I must never watch the news. I double check if I dreamt something or already lived it. I know I am feeling when I've been sitting on the toilet for over half an hour. I lose track of time. I sit down on the bed at 12:32, but now it is 2:17. I don't want anything to go on and on. I Google idea of heaven, scary. The Atlantic says, I am not alone. It too has a name. I am unoriginal. I am very annoyed with myself. I once tried to date a guy whose initials spelled ass, who just posted about getting into law school. I knew he didn't love me, but we looked good together in photos. I don't look like my mother or my current boyfriend. My skin turns translucent as the temperature drops. I am dizzy. I am seeing clouds again. I am always a feeling out of place. The wall stains reveal something is in the water, like we will be left behind, or there's only room and space for blank people, or singularity and neural lace, or I was scrolling through pictures of assholes on Tumblr, but stopped on a boy shot in the heart. The red puddled his shirt. Thank you. This one is less grim than that. This is called Quest. In grade school, my family would take our annual summer vacation to Kansas City, Missouri each year, driving 2 hours north to a hotel casino. In the mornings, we'd leave our room and my parents would head down to gamble, but not before checking me into the hotel's childcare called Kids Quest, a massive odyssey of an indoor playground with a gigantic play place, a video game area, a snack section, and a movie room. Kids Quest seemed magical and dreamlike. Two, it was a bit of a distraction from my adolescent anxieties. The pastor at church often spoke of the sinful nature of gambling, so this was a way to divert myself, to avoid the fear that my parents were doing something I was told was bad. I didn't understand why, if a pastor said not to, my parents didn't feel bad about doing it. I wasn't mad at them, mostly just scared for our collective eternal salvation. I didn't think our household could afford anything else tipping the scales. By age 11, I knew that I was probably gay and that there were parts of myself I wanted to keep hidden. I'd hoped that maybe I'd been dreaming them all up. I had so much fun at Kids Quest. There, I could be the explorer and excavator of my own life each day for a set number of hours. I rarely made friends with stranger kids, knowing that there could always be a risk, their actions unpredictable, instead opting to explore on my own. Each summer I returned, I'd go into the play place and hit my usual spots. I'd climb up the roller slides and traverse neon-colored plastic and vinyl, cascading in its hot pinks, teal blues, and deep purples. One year, I discovered a turret I'd never found before, and a spot I'd previously thought too difficult to get to. I poked my head in at the base and peered up. What I saw startled me. At the very tip of the tower, I thought I saw the face of a little girl bathed in a dim lavender light. I asked, "Hello?" She didn't budge. Confused and afraid, I left. I imagined a child getting trapped up there. No one to find her when all the lights turned off and the venue closed, her body frozen in perpetuity. No one to notice she was gone. I reasoned that I must have imagined it, but the turret haunted me and followed me back home. I told my parents what I thought I might have seen. They assured me that if a kid had gone missing, the workers would have searched for them, that parents come to check out their kids, that even if the parents abandoned their child, someone would have noticed when no one came to pick her up. They'd have searched every corner and turret in the place. This made me feel better, but didn't change the thought that I thought I'd seen someone. I tried praying about it. Dear God, If that was a girl up there in that turret, I hope that she's okay now. Or if she's dead, that it didn't hurt, that she didn't feel lonely. Or if she's a ghost, that she finds peace. That you let her be with you now, even if she was bad, even though it was at a casino, even if she sinned and didn't ask for forgiveness enough times. I hope that her family isn't sad anymore and that nothing so awful ever happens again. Amen. I was an anxious child and anxious in my prayers. A year later, the last year before I'd aged out of Kids Quest, I decided I must see once and for all if what I'd seen was real. Had a girl just been playing up there? Was she pulling a trick on me? Was she taking a nap? I went up the roller slide, jumped across foam and mesh, traversed vinyl and plastic to find that turret again. When I got there, I poked my head in and looked up. Scared, I saw the same shadows, the same lavender dull light. My stomach lurched, thinking that such horror could actually exist. But a year older, I realized at the top of the turret, it was a mirror. It was only me. Thank you.
Thank you, Steffan.